Hello, my dear subscribers. So I'm Rising. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm gonna be doing a general and love reading for the month of September for the sign of Capricorn. I also want to thank to all my subscribers and the ones that continue to subscribe and the ones that pick for subscription, for sharing my video, for liking my video. And also want to my English speaking population, happy Independence Day for the countries of Mexico, Brazil, Chile, and all Central America, except I think Panama doesn't celebrate Independence Day in September. For those who do, thank you very much for being following me. And I'm gonna start your video, Capricorn. And I already mixed the cards before. I'm going to do the Celtic cross. Okay. This is a general love. Okay. We'll see how the cards come out. I feel that right now some of you, Capricorn, are concentrating on career. Okay. But this can all change. It all depends on what you need, what you want, what is it that's going on with you. Everybody has a different energy. So also want to tell you that I will be using the same tarot that I used last month, and in this case, to close the reading, I'm going to be using the Angel Dreamers Oracle cards. Okay, so that's going to close the reading. That will be your last messages. And let's see, we're almost done. And you have the Prince of Winter, Ten Autumn. You have one major arcana, so I feel that there's not too much changes going on for you guys. And let's see what's the foundation of your reading. The Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. So some of you, you're going to start from zero. Whatever you're going through right now for the month of September, either your career or your love or just everything that has to do with your spiritual path, you're going to start from zero. Zero is the Dreamer. Zero is the Fool of the in the tarot, and this is you taking your stuff and leaving. So let's continue to see what's going on with you guys. Okay, so maybe we'll see what's going on, because this is the career cards, not the career, but the pentacles in the regular tarot. So the Two of Autumn says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or job, and exceptional talent for multitasking. So probably some of you Capricorns have two jobs, in case this is happening right now, and you might decide that, okay, this is what I'm doing right now. Am I getting paid enough? Am I thinking about what I want in my life? And what's crossing you is the Ace of Summer. So maybe from these two jobs, you may end up going to a new job that can pay you enough that you don't have to be doing two jobs. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. So see how I said this is you having this probably two jobs, and now you say, well, I'm tired. I might just decide to take a new position, and probably what you're going to do, you're going to get this new job that you want to have, so you are able to provide for yourself and your significant others, whatever you need. See, you have two aces, so some of you Capricorn are going to start with some kind of new beginning. You guys are going to start doing something different about yourself. Maybe you decide to change certain things about you. When you start a new beginning, when you get aces in the beginning of your relation, your reading, it's like you are going to change things about you. You might leave things behind, and you're just going to start over and take a new path. Let's say you're going to take a new path in your career, a new path in how to handle the relationship. You might just have those type of changes. So here you have the Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It is important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So this will be the Ace of Swords if you were looking into this card. So that means that you're going to have to make a decision of communicating something, maybe, and you're going to come out a winner. See how it says differ by challenges along the way. You might you have problems, and you're gonna just say, this is the way I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna continue to do it the way I used to. Or you have to communicate this. If this has to do with a job situation, you might have to say what you have to say in your job and say, okay, fine, I am done with this job that I have for like 10-15 years, and then I'm moving on to something else. There are times that your employer, especially for Capricorn, will come up to you and tell you, I would like you to do A, B, C, and D. And don't be afraid if that's what happens to you. In case you feel afraid, some people feel, can I do the job? Am I ready for the job? You know, I am a strong believer that no matter what, they're going to have to train you to do whatever job is coming up to you. And you just have to have the guts that you can say, yes, I could do it. Don't put yourself down and say you won't, because you are mentally already rejecting the job if you think yes or no. But that's what's happening. So in your chronic situation, you have the Six of Summer, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occur. So here you probably are thinking about the past, or someone from the past might be coming to you, or you really going to pay attention to the things that happened to you in the past, and now you're recounting the situation. Maybe you're thinking about what you did or somebody did to you, or you're just going back, whatever your life cycle is right now, because life is about cycles. You're going back and thinking, what did I do when I was a child, or what did if it's not thinking about you, maybe it could be thinking about your children, how happy you were or how happy you are. Well, basically this is the past. So how happy you was with this child or this children, and how these emotions come to you. And this could be about children, or your own children, or your grandkids. That's what I say, depending on the cycle of life. You could be a grandmother right now, or you could be a mother at this time. Behind you have the Queen of Autumn, which is your energy. The Queen of Autumn is the energy of the Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, which is this autumn is the Pentacles. So be practical with respect to how to proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So you probably see the card says the energy of the Queen of Autumn is generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. So some of you might have this is your energy, and this is in the past. So you have been very generous in the past, but this is telling you, with respect to how you proceed, try to be more practical about certain situations. Sometimes we give too much to others, and they don't appreciate what we give. So I think that in the past you were acting this way, and in the future you had the 12, the card number 12, the Awakening. This is a card that's giving you like heads up, change the way you're looking at the situation, and embrace your uniqueness and temporal pause in the action. So right now you're probably thinking at this moment, you may not continue to be so generous, and now you're having like a wake-up call, like something is telling you deep inside your mind, Capricorn, stop being a giver, or don't give too much. The reason why I'm saying that, because of your last card that's coming over here. Even if I jump around and you don't understand, I am sorry, I apologize, but this is the way my abilities to read cards are. They don't have to be in order. I could jump around, and most readers, true readers, will jump around. Anyone that goes in order, that means they're probably reading for a notebook or whatever. But I don't read cards like that. But the awakenings to me is like you holding on to yourself, maybe holding on to your finances, and just thinking about what you need to do differently. And see, I feel that there is something going on with a water sign, maybe your own energy, or earth sign here, the autumn. So with the winter cards, see what you guys have. And I'm sure a lot of people that does reading always use the same tarot. I don't like to use the same tarot. It's maybe because of my guy likes different tarots. That's the way I do it. But most readers, most of the time, use almost the same tarot. I'm able to read all these tarots, and I love it to read differently. I don't know, it may not necessarily be me. It might read my guides. You have the 10th winter, and this is in yourself, your position. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or a codependency. So some of you Capricorn could have had to depend on someone, or someone was dependent on you. Remember that this is a general reading, so the energies go back and forth. It doesn't have to be your energy. It could be the other person's energy. So this is an addiction or a codependency. Probably if you have no addiction issues or codependency, maybe the other person, that your partner or someone in your family, and doesn't necessarily have to be your partner, because see, I don't see partners here. It may be children had a codependency or addictions, and now you're waking up and you're realizing the 10 means a completion. So you actually, whatever happened to you, something is going to happen to you in the future, or happening to you right now, that you having, like, this to me is a wake-up call. Change the way you're looking at things. So you were probably seeing things like, there's certain people that just want to see things their way. But then someone comes along and tells you and shows you, like this card, you see a hangman and you see the up and down. Maybe some people can just see the hangman upside down and don't see the river here, don't see the trees, because they're so focused onto this thing, they don't see what's around it. So see, this hangman has wings, it's a sun, telling him, like, look at here, the gym and the gym. I don't know if I'm putting this too far, and I probably was. And there's other ways to view things, and probably that's the reason why you're coming with a resolution of difficulties at this time. So in the hands position, you have the Prince of Winters. Again, this could be a child or grandchild for you. Intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden, unexpected changes. So something is going to happen to you, or happened to you, Capricorn, that you are going to make changes. These cards are making, and look at this. This is a 10 and this is the Prince. Like, it's following up. This could have been, like I said, for me, princess or princess could be children. So someone came along, a child could have come along and say something to you, and this could be a very young person, probably under 20, and this person doesn't have to be a 5-year-old, it could be a 15-year-old, a 20-year-old, that came to you and say something to you, and now you're seeing things differently, Capricorn. But whatever it is that this child probably gave you a wake-up call, like it says here, is the awakening. In your hopes and fear position, you have the 10 of order. Take steps to ensure financial security on your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So some of you could be planning already the testament. Some of you might be putting things in order just in case anything happens to you, okay? And look with the card that you end up with. You probably, with the 14, the balance card, is telling you the balance. Take everyone's input into consideration. Merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There is no need to rush. So see, if you had the 2 major arcanas card, if you're thinking about something, okay, you're waking up about something, there's something that you need to do, and now you're going to balance this out. And so maybe somebody else might tell you, someone will come along to you and say, well, you should do this and this way, and this is the reason why. So the reason that you might, this balance situation might be like you're going to be even with everyone in your family. You probably be even with your children. If you decide to make sure that you're going to give out finances to any of your children, you're probably going to divide this in 3. You're going to divide this in 4, whatever it is, but it's telling you to balance. So actually, I feel that some of this reading has to do with your finances, Capricorn, but it's more towards either you doing your testament for those in the much elder crew, and to those that are much younger, you're probably concentrating on the job right now to provide for your children. Okay, this is what I feel. If you're like in your let's say 40s and you still have children in your 20s, 15, 20s, 30, 40s, you are working within for your children. Anybody over 25, I would say. So you might be working on about what are you going to provide for your children. You probably at this time are thinking about putting up some kind of a fund for them, something that that eventually, because something that's going to help them in the long run. I'm sorry that I cut myself off, but in the future, you're going to want these kids to have something for themselves. Maybe if you have a property, you want to sell it, that's what you're going to do. So with the next cards I'm going to use is the love situation. What's going on with Capricorn? And like I said, I'm using the regular tarots that I used last month, and you're welcome to view those tarots in my channel. They're in the description box, or you can go back to the other videos. But this is the tarot of sexual magic. So for the single ones, I want to see what's going on with Capricorn single for the month of September 2018. Capricorn singles for the month of September 2018. Okay, so you have the World. Some of you are ready for a relationship for the World. This is for the single ones. And I'm going to see if there is any repetitive cards that come out over here to the ones that came out in the regular reading. Here you have some of you, the single ones, you have the World. Let's see if anything come out here for the World, which is not, because you only had 2 major arcana. The 4 of Pentacles. Nope. And Knave of Pentacles. I do believe that you have the Knave here. 10, 2, Ace, 6, Awakening, Queens, 10. Oh no, that was the Prince of Winters. I'm sorry. So to those that are reading for the World, you might be ready to start a new relationship. You're ready to have the person in your life that you're looking for. You are going to search and you're going to walk the world to see what's up there for you. For others with the 4 of Pentacles, this means that you are not ready for a relationship. Some of you are holding on to feelings. If you see the 4 of Pentacles is the card of that you don't want to give your heart away yet. You're probably going to have to heal a little bit longer. You might need to stay by yourself a little longer until you feel that you need to heal whatever happened to you in the past. And others, Capricorns, you got the Knave of Pentacles, which means that you are probably getting this person actually you're not stubborn, and this is more like a sex and passion that you might be looking for, opposed to having a decent relationship with someone. If the person takes the relationship like that, then for the single ones, that's what you're looking for, and that's what you're gonna get. You're just looking to have a thank you man, and I see you next time. And that's the energy that I feel for some of you. Okay, this is the energy usually that someone is just like, just have sex and move on, and I don't have no assignment, any responsibility with you, or you don't have any responsibility with me. We'll see each other when we see each other, and that's it. This is the type of energy for some singles. Let me see what's going on with the couples, Capricorns, for the month of September. Couples Capricorn for the month of September. So this some of you, wow, you guys are not in the best relationship right now. This is for the couple ones. Some of you do, but there is a group of Capricorns up there that they're just, like I said, they're just having sex, and they're not doing it with it's more or less just the sex part, the passion. This is the Eight of Swords. This is about just having the sex. You're done, I'm done, and that's it. But they're not making love. See the differences between this card and this card. You had the Two of Cups. This is the type of energy that there is a lot of passion, there is kissing, there is loving, there's really love going on for some of you, for the couple ones. But for others, you're in a situation that, look, Five of Swords and Eight of Swords. You some of you might be lying to each other, or they might be lying to you. There is the fire energy, the Swords energy. When someone Swords energy is about conflicts. Either you have internal conflicts, Capricorn, or the other person, your partner, has some, and there is like no trust here. There's like competition going on. Maybe there is another person involved in this situation, and you're just like, it is either you or your partner might have a third party situation, and you're just having sex with this person. But like I said, is the sex part only, is not love that like this one. Some of you are in a very loving situation. Some of you are just having sex, thinking with your sex mind, not the love, where you're not taking with your heart, where you're taking with the mind. And some of you that don't even trust each other right now. You feel like, oh my God, there she comes again, or he comes again. Let me see, there's another card that represents these two ones over here. 2 any 2s here. 10 of Winters. I think there was a 2, but it was the 2 of Pentacles. This is the 2 of Cups, 2 of Autumn. So yeah, this is the 2 of Pentacles. You have the 5 of Swords and the Prince of Swords. There is no repetition on these cards. So you had the 8, and in the major and the regular tarot came out the 10. So I'm gonna take the 3 cards from the Doreen Virtual, the Angel Dreams card. This is basically, there's 3 cards that I'm taking out, which is what's the lesson for Capricorn for the month of September 2018. What's this? I'm sorry. And if at some point I say the wrong month or the wrong year, I apologize for saying that, but you know what? We all make mistakes, and actually you read the beginning of the video. If you go back to my videos and look at my 2017 and you search it, you're gonna see a total different video. Please, for some people that are attacking me because I made a mistake in one of the videos, please stop it. And if when it comes to wording or situation, I'm not here to teach you what foundation is, like somebody did say to me in another video. If you don't understand or you don't like my videos, the same way I change channels in my TV, that's the same way you guys can change channels on the videos. If you don't like my readings, move on to another reader. That's all I have to say. So listen, the lesson for Capricorn, I think it was the sign of Aquarius that happened. But the lesson for Capricorn for September 2018. What's the lesson for Capricorn? What's the lesson? Reaching for your dreams. Go for it. Okay. So that's the lesson for Capricorn. There's a card that is not, I think it's not the right way. Nope, that's right. What is the step that Capricorn needs to make when it comes to probably his or her financial situation? What is the step that Capricorn needs to make about whatever decisions he or she wants to make? Hawthorne, balance, element of kingdom. Didn't the balance was the same card that came out in your main reading? And what's the outcome, or what's the result that he or she, Capricorn, I think is another one that's back, is the other way around. So let's see. Let's put this card's deep right position. And what is the outcome or the result for the month of September? Please listen to the videos in the beginning of the month and at the end of the month to see what changes have happened. Things happen in between the month that might change the difference. They might let you see things in a different way. But remember, I don't do me videos, and maybe in the beginnings the videos will not resonate with you, but then at the end of the month it might, because things happen in the middle. But we'll see. Selenite. So for you, remember what card resonates to reaching out, go for it. And the balance, I feel that this is the card for the balance. Where is it? Awakening. Where's the balance card? So you have the balance here. The spiritual activation. That could be this one. You have two major arcanas and reaching out for your dreams. I will say when it comes to reaching out, I will put the dreamer. Okay, this is you thinking about what you want to do with your life. And let's see what each card represents, Capricorn. So the first one is reaching out your dreams. And reaching out your dreams is go for it. Go for what you want. Go for what makes you happy, Capricorn. Go for what you really want to do with your life. Let's put the cards in. Hopefully, when the video gets uploaded, you guys can see it correctly. The answer is yes, go for it. Dreams come in many forms, such as daydreams, hopes, and wishes. When you hold your goals and desires within your heart, they have time to incubate in a sacred space. You may feel doubts from time to time about whether or not your dreams will come to fruition. Trust that you were given the seeds of your desires from the great universe for a purpose. Your dreams will not have been placed on your mind and heart if you were not supposed to accomplish and live them. The universe is supporting you all in perfect alignment as your dreams are ready to make manifest. So whatever you're trying to manifest, Capricorn, go for it. You know, you can only you make those dreams come true. Okay, the additional meaning for this card is all the archangels are associated with the symbols. Give thanks for the blessings in your life. You may want to keep a gratitude journal, perform a small ceremonies, or just smile. Remember your connection to all that is. So some of you might be in a very, very wealthy situation. Like I feel that the wealth card came out. And if that's the case, see the Queen of Autumn. Give yourself that thank you. Be generous to yourself too. Okay, because whatever dreams you have thought about it came through. The next card that comes out is the Balance of Hawthorne, Elemental Kingdom. This card is asking you to open up to magic surrounding you by taking time to feel gratitude. Hawthorne is an ancient tree sacred to the elemental kingdom, also known as the fairy tree or tree of protection. This is an annually for healing, acknowledgement of blessings in your life. Begin to cultivate a relationship with the fairies, sometimes called the good folk, foe, or sinhe. Invoke their blessings in rituals and energy work, healing abilities. Respect these abilities and use them to help others. Hawthorne calls for the balance of your male and female energies. You need to integrate and harmonize these two qualities within yourself. Seek outside that has been non-dominant and express it. But actually, so I think that this will be more like with the Awakening card after reading the message, because this is the change of looking at the situation, and this is the balancing of the yin and the yang, or the male and the female within us. But I will say that two cards can also resonate with this card. The additional meaning of this card is Archangels Ariel, Haniel, Metacron, Rachel, Michael, Raziel, Raphael, and are associated with this symbol. On a physical level, Hawthorne berries strengthen the heart and blood. Keep your heart healthy through good nutrition and by listening to its needs and desires. Open the path of the metaphysical heart so you'll be more receptive to love and your highest good. So if you respect yourself, what you may call it, Capricorn, remember to respect yourself and love yourself. So your heart can be in balance to whatever your heart desires. See, this one tells you take everyone's input into consideration, make viewpoints. So you might be asking people, what should you do about a certain situation? And if that's the case, think about it, what's best for you, and always work with your heart, okay? Because the heart tells you what you need to do. And the last card for Capricorn was selenite, the spiritual activation and stimulation. This card is also coming to you today to inspire you to become more spiritual active. You can use the selenite crystals to stimulate, balance your chakras. Use it to clear any congested energies or negativity from your physical and ethereal body. This will lift your awareness to higher planes or inner experiences where you can commune with the angels and your spirit guides. Selenite also acts as a magical wand in the energy, expand all it comes into contact with. This card asks you to be clear with your intentions, as they too are similar to a magic wand. They will carry your thoughts out to the universe to manifest. Additional meaning of this card is attend to what you have started. So maybe you have started something and you need to finish it. Remember that. It is time for you to move forward with your life. If you haven't been feeling well, your physical healing is imminent. So remember that sometimes maybe that's the reason why you get the 10 of winter, when you have to move on, the resolution of difficulties, and a weight lifted off your shoulder, the addiction or the codependency. Something you have to finish, or it was finished for you, or you need to stop doing, or stop doing it. If you haven't done it, you have to do it for the month of September so you can move on. And you can always ask your significant others, your ancestors, anyone that have passed on and they were close to you. It doesn't have to be a family, it could be a friend. Remember, friends are like family for us, that can help you move on into this energy and leave whatever happened to you in the past and change the way you see things in the future. So basically, the outcome has to be spiritual activation. Heal yourself. If you have balance health problems, try to heal yourself. And if it's a spiritual, heal your body, heal your heart, heal your mind. So with that said, Capricorn, love and light. I'll see you in the next video, and ask for those that come to you to help you, the spiritual wise. I'll see you in the next video. Maria.com. Bye bye.